Now, the New Jersey Nets basketball team is the first NBA franchise to be owned by a non-American. A year ago, Mikhail Prokhorov bought an 80% stake in that club. For his $200 million, he also got half of the Barclays Center Arena in Brooklyn, the Nets' planned new home. Now, the Russian billionaire is overseeing a multi-tiered sponsorship deal with Aeroflot, Russia's leading airline. So let's get some more detail on that alliance now, find out what the Americans and the Russians hope to gain. I'm joined live from New York by the chief executive of Nets basketball, Brett Yormark. Thank you very much for speaking to us. So this is Russia's leading carrier. It's one of Russia's most recognized brands. What do you want out of this deal?
Well, for us, it's well documented. We're going global as a franchise. We're very excited about new ownership and being Russia's NBA home team. And on the heels of a recent announcement with Stolshanaya, we're very fortunate to be able to announce today a strategic alliance with Aeroflot, Russia's leading air carrier. Very excited about it. As we head into the season, you'll see more of the Nets in Russia than ever before. We'll be televised quite a bit on NTV+, and we're very, very excited about leading the growth of basketball in Russia.
Line? Brett, I was just asking you about any other potential prospects in the pipeline. You've formed an alliance with Aeroflot. Anything else you might be looking at? Any other brands you've got your eye on?
Well, we're working diligently on cultivating some additional relationships in Russia. We were recently there with our team, where we hosted 3,000 students for a clinic and also met with quite a few of the business leaders in Russia. So I anticipate some additional announcements over the course of the next month or two. But this is a long-term strategy for us. We are committed to Russia. We're committed to going global. And we're very excited about our new partnership.
So can you tell me anything more specific in terms of companies or industries that you might be pursuing? You said that we can expect more announcements.
Yes, I mean, we're targeting some of the traditional categories, if you will, that typically you see around sports, quick service restaurants, insurance, things of that nature, automobile. And those are categories that we're working very diligently on currently. And I do expect to have some additional announcements in the short term.
Mr. Yormark, the Nets haven't been a top team for some years now. Just how difficult is it going to be to turn things around?
Well, I'm very excited about the season. We open up tonight in our interim home at the Prudential Center. As it has been discussed before, we are moving to the Barclays Center in 2 years, so the runway in the future is very bright for us. Mikhail Prokhorov has truly brought us a ton of confidence. He's got a wealth of resources. We've gone through an entirely new makeover, if you will, for the new season. 11 new players, new management, a new coach, a new GM. An interim home in Newark. So we've gone through a total refresh, and we're very excited about the future.
You really believe in the global strategy, the marketing potential of the Nets. What about the importance of bringing more foreign players on board to really establish that global fan loyalty?
Well, you know, that's something I leave up to the folks that run basketball. But all I can tell you is that obviously there's great representation of foreign players in the NBA. Our games are broadcast in over 215 countries. We've got 16 global offices around the world spreading the NBA brand. And obviously, if there's talent to be brought into the league, we know about it, and we'll do everything we can as a league to bring it here.
And very briefly, Mr. Yormark, the Nets' regular season opening game is taking place tonight. You mentioned it just there in the U.S. against the Detroit Pistons. How are you feeling? Upbeat?
Very excited about it. Our players are excited. Our coach, Avery Johnson, is excited. Mr. Prokhorov and many of his colleagues are en route as we speak to attend tonight's game. We are working towards a sellout. We'll have about 18,000 fans in the building tonight rooting for the new Nets, and I think we're going to get off to a great start.